today. I'm all alone in the studio. While Thursday the 13th, super spooky. Liquid lunch.
All right, man.
When you're ready, Kennedy.
Whenever you're ready.
What is today's date? 9/13. All right, let's do this. Submit.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go live, everybody. Muting mics. Here we go.
The following is a presentation.
Because you can't drink and talk at the same time.
Leave the conversation to us and order another beer.
You're listening to Texas's live
Midday beer-centered show,
Liquid Lunch.
Liquid Lunch. Here are your hosts,
Catherine Contreras
and Josh Stewart.
Baby, don't you wanna come with me?
Welcome to Thursday, one and all. It is time for your liquid lunch. It is noon. I hope you have something to eat, something to drink. Put your feet up, put your worries away. It is time to enjoy the craft beer that we all love here in the Lone Star State, all across Texas. And we're here in Houston. Myself, that is me. I'm Josh Stewart, your co-host. Catherine, again on assignment. She's doing her, what's the market? Her marketplace deal. I should have put this down. But anyway. I'll get to that in a second. I'll bring my notes over here. But joining me via magic. Yes. It's magic, right? I guess.
It is magic.
From across the town.
Yeah.
One Christopher Kennedy. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here in HD.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy.
What up, Chris? What up, Chris?
All right. There we go.
Now
that we got all that out of it.
We got a preview of my place.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. If you ever wake up in a haze.
Yeah. Yeah. If you recognize
now
this.
Now you're there. There's.
Go ahead.
Recognize what?
Oh, I was going to say, if you recognize this
if
place behind me, then you've been here.
So like 3 people?
I had people over the other night. I'm
talking about people watching right now. Who we got watching?
I don't know.
We got some people watching on. Okay, so we got Jeffrey and Jose both listening on the audio stream.
Okay.
Hello, guys. How's it going? Let me pull that up real quick. Pull up their chats. Yes, it's the 13th. Thank you, Jose. I was asking what time it or what.
We are streaming
everywhere.
On all our locations.
Yes, currently streaming on YouTube. I'm watching there, so if anybody would like to jump over there and drop some comments or something, I may be commenting back under my wife's name. Maybe who I'm signed in for. I'm watching on the Twitters, on the Periscopes. Periscope has a cool new thing that I may be utilizing sooner rather than later. You can now just do an audio-only stream on Periscope. You don't have to jump on and be all, presentable. So that's a thing.
Did you spend a lot of time making
that's a little another
presentable?
Something. Today, absolutely. Look at me. I dusted off this balanced hat.
Yeah.
That's the problem with black hats. Anytime your dogs get near them and they shed, then you have a little part of your dog on your hat. But I'm looking good today. Let's see. How come I'm not following on Twitter? Where are we at? These computers are.
Should
There
be.
we go. Oh, there we go. You just have to refresh. That's okay. We got 3 people watching on the Twitters.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody on Periscope or Twitter and Twitter. Heart us up, if you want to. I'm going to turn that volume down. There we go. Good. I'll be watching for your comments there as well because we're wide open. It's just myself and Kennedy sitting here together talking. So heart us up if you want. on Twitter, or or not. Either way, totally up to you. Oh, it's Mike. It's like Mike's watching. Yeah.
Oh.
And somebody else on a computer. Mike Stern. Mike Stern from Bearded Fox, who was on this episode of Liquid Lunch that I just recorded. We just recorded there yesterday. You missed it, Kennedy. We even mentioned you for a second. Yeah. So we ended up over at Bearded Fox.
I took Julie to Bearded Fox a couple weeks ago.
I'm going to pay them a huge compliment real quick.
Go for it.
He wasn't there. He was probably out, spreading the love, getting it into other places.
I understand. They're busy.
But yes, they are. But let me tell you, all that busyness produces one fantastic Oktoberfest style, a Märzen style that they're calling Foxtoberfest, and it is mwah. They killed it with Aunt Rose on the lager. I mean, they've got some really good beers. I think their wheelhouse. And Mike, I'll watch for your comments. You tell me if I'm wrong, but their wheelhouse is that maltier side of things. I mean, they do a hazy IPA, and they've got a DIPA, and they've got an IPA, and they've got pale ales and stuff too, which are really good. But I don't know, they really start singing really well with all that malty stuff. I think that's just kind of their. I don't know. You can tell there's a little extra heart in there or something. It's just those lagers and the stouts, and that's good stuff, man. Good stuff. So anyway, Foxtoberfest. If you see that out and about on maybe the northwest side of the Houston area, totally worth getting. Oh yes, the goat. Yes, Jose just says goat. It is goat. It is one of the goats. Their goat is great. Get that goat.
Yeah. Some would say.
So what did Jules think of Bearded Fox?
Some would say it's the greatest of all time. The goat.
Yeah, that's the whole deal, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She liked it.
What did Jules think of Bearded Fox?
She liked it. She had a.
Hold on. Okay, let me explain something real quick to everybody. This is where the delay. We have a bit of a delay, so I'll ask a question and then step back, and we'll have a weird silence. And it's not just Kennedy being awkward. I mean, it is, but it's not all that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of me being awkward. Because that's what I do.
Yeah, it's like 30% awkward and then 60% internet delay.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. All right.
Sorry, I'm working on some other stuff here too.
All right, well,
get the show going.
Oh, so there's that too. Yeah. So you're cognitively divided.
Yeah.
And then
I need an
chronologically delayed.
Yes, I need an assistant.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Do you?
Well, all right. Yeah, Brock says there's no delay. You don't hear it on the show. But trust
no.
me,
I'm just saying
there's
between
one.
the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's
All right.
not
So Jeffrey, he jumped over. Hey, Sylvia.
Yeah, it's not
saying
like
hey.
It's not like being next to you.
No. What is though? Let's be honest. When you're right next to somebody, does it get any better?
No. Yeah, this time when I step all over you, it doesn't shut you up because I don't think you can hear me right away.
No. Yeah, when you step on me, I'm just going to keep talking, and people have to listen to us talking over each other. So that's fun.
Yeah.
What else do I need to talk about real quick off the bat? Okay, so the latest episode of Interbrews at Bearded Fox was a lot of fun. Mike was there, Mike Sturm, and then of course our guys TD, Mike, and Schomburg. Schomburg was there. But yeah, that Foxtoberfest, if you can find it, it is good stuff. Sylvia, how are things down south? I'm talking about south of the city. I'm not asking like a personal question.
Oh, yeah. You could have gone a completely different route on that one.
Yeah, no, I'm sure things are fine in that arena. I mean, even if they're not, I hope they are, but you don't have to disclose any of that. That's a very personal thing. Things just got weird.
Yeah,
this got very weird.
Things just got weird, and I had nothing to do with that this time.
I know. I thought too much. Hey, there's Omar.
Yeah.
Okay. Sylvia said things are excellent on the south side. That's what I've
good. Yeah,
come to know. I mean, not that I know. No. Okay. Where you're living, how about I just change the verbiage altogether. Where you're living.
I'm living
No,
large.
Brock, I'm not going to ask you about your days.
I'm living large.
Hey, there's Misty.
You want to know why I'm living large?
Why are you living large?
Because I'm drinking. Oh, oops! I screwed that up. Because I'm pretty thirsty, and I have some stuff here that shows how living large is.
Wow.
And
can I ask you a question then?
Yes, please ask me a question.
Well, mercifully,
Yeah.
it has an animation and everything, and it's that part of the show.
Yes.
So let's ask that question as I hit the thing.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
Good.
So
Okay, Kennedy.
I got the
What are you
timing down.
drinking?
I got the timing down perfect.
Well, that's great. Way to go.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ugh.
So now answer the question. And unless I have to go, do I have to go all Jack Bauer to get the answer out of you? Do I have to hit you with a phone book and growl at you?
So all I gotta say is, word. I
Word.
I'm very Houston today, and drinking the Boss Beer 8th Wonder, as well as
Boom.
People's Champ 8th Wonder. So, very Houston today, very Houston hip hop today. We got right here. This is the Slim Thug collaboration. You know who Slim Thug is?
Cool.
Do you know who
I do
Slim
not.
Thug is? All right, it's a famous Houston rapper. This is his collaboration with 8th Wonder called Boss Beer. It is a pineapple wheat.
Sweet.
It's pineapple wheat.
Oh, I saw this the other day. That looks cool. That looks good. Let me know how that is.
And have you heard of Paul Wall?
Yes, I have.
All right, Paul Wall. I think this is a new one. This one's called the People's Champ. You know, he's really famous for his. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? For his grill. So,
No, it's good. Looks good.
So another hip hop series. This is a Crystal Weizen, which I think is a made up.
Do you know what that
term.
means?
Is it an actual beer?
No.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Well, I mean,
a Crystal
obviously-
Weizen is it's a filtered wheat beer.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm wondering
So
why.
it could have German yeast or it could have American yeast. You let me know. But if it's got the German yeast, it's gonna be like a Hefeweizen that's clear.
Okay.
Been filtered. So that's all that is.
Oh, well, it
Yeah.
says right here,
Mhm.
a crystal clear traditional German wheat beer.
Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
So expect Hefeweizen type flavor, but clean.
Okay. Yeah, I've actually had both of these, and they're both really. I like them a lot. But yeah, it's cool that they're doing like.
Sylvia is asking that you freestyle. Maybe do your best.
Oh boy.
She wants to hear some Paul Wall flow. You got any?
No. I
Okay.
will in a
All right,
second.
then.
Hold on. let me.
All right. Are you gonna pull up lyrics?
No, I just gotta dig
I
deep.
don't. Okay, good.
I just
Yeah,
gotta
you do.
dig deep into my brain matter, and I'll come up with something.
All right, cool. There you go. All right, well, I'll tell you everybody what I'm drinking today. Tried and true from our friends at 11 Below, little lame duck pale ale. Just deliciously crisp, hoppy beer. Oh, wait. Looks like we got a phone call on the old drunk dial line. Hold on, everybody.
Oh no, you're
Hold on.
kidding. Who could it be?
Nope. I don't know. Hey, drunk dial line, go ahead. You're on the air with this is Josh and Kennedy.
This is Jennifer, the bearded lady.
Oh, it's Jennifer, the bearded lady, all the way from
Jennifer.
Dallas. Oh my gosh.
Wow. How are you, Jennifer?
Actually, is it?
Y'all good?
Hey, we're doing hunky dory. Hey, is it? Are you in Denton or are you in Dallas?
am in Denton now.
Okay, Denton.
Actually. We have moved and we are here. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, I am in it's called Little D. It's funny it's called that, but I'm sure you guys know up here we call it Denton Little D and Dallas Big D.
Yeah, they call Kennedy Little D sometimes too.
No one has ever called
That's
me
a whole
that.
other thing.
No one has ever called me Little D.
Not to your face. Okay.
That's true.
Oh. Mm-hmm. So Jennifer, what's going on?
I am actually on the way to the Bearded Monk. And I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's a bottle shop / bar.
Uh-huh.
Serve some beer in the back, and I'm going out there to talk to Ben Easley, which is the owner. So I am headed up there to talk about some new things to come. I don't know if you guys saw the latest post, or one of the latest posts, but I'm leaving dental hygiene
Yes.
for beer.
Okay, so
Essential things bearded. Yeah, go ahead.
so that's going to be a full-time change.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you going to be?
I'm going to be trying.
Sorry, go ahead.
For now, I'm going to be growing the Bearded Lady as well as creating the Bearded Organic, which is organic products and healthcare products that are going to be made infused with hop essential oil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. What gave you the idea to do that other than hops are awesome?
I don't know. It's kind of been a dream for a while, and I have a few friends that have been creating those kind of products and using essential oils for health benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked into the health benefits of hops, and of course, we all know that it is an antimicrobial, so I figured maybe it would work for other things than just preserving beer.
Yeah. One of the big things they used to do back in the day was they would fill a pillow full of hops, and you'd sleep on it, and it was supposed to help you rest.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. It's a nice sedative. It's got so many other qualities, like aphrodisiac is one of them, a sedative, a kind of a pain reliever, and antimicrobial. It is a fantastic little flower. And it's also related it's in the Cannabisae family. So
Yeah.
think of some of the things that CBD can do for you, or CBD oil can do for you. It's similar to hops.
Yeah, and they just smell good.
They smell so good.
Yeah. So if worst comes to worst, you just stick them on your armpit, or put some between your cheek and gum or something, and you're good.
Exactly. You can dip it. There's a video that these guys are like smoking hops. It's really funny. You guys didn't put that on the air one time, but it is great. But yeah, so that's what's going on up here. How are y'all doing?
Hey, we're good. I'm going to let Kennedy answer that in just a second, how he's doing. But I saw on your Instagram feed, I saw you did I just see you in a fermenter? And possibly.
It was, yes.
Okay, what was all that about? What do we got going on here?
I am volunteering brewing at Denton County Brewing Company, and I'm actually creating a beer with them. It's a small batch right now. We're hoping it's going to be a big batch later when everybody or a few people come and try it and like it.
Mm-hmm.
We are making a blueberry milkshake.
Oh, there you go.
IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, I'm actually volunteering brewing during brewing days for the big brews as well. So I get in there and scrub the boiler, because it's got, you boil things. It's like a dirty pot. So you have to clean it.
Yeah.
And I've been lifting kegs and cleaning kegs and helping brew beer. And I don't know if anybody knows, but brewing beer is a lot about dishes and sterilization.
Yeah.
And that's like the most important part. You cannot fault on that part. You have to keep all of that so clean. And so I've been doing dishes too.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. It's not easy work. So
No, not at all.
now, does Denton County, do they have a air conditioned brew house, or
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm
you're
very
spoiled.
That is, yeah. That's she just said that. That's the that puts you in the upper echelon of brew houses. There's
Oh yeah.
I see some of these guys that have to brew in the breweries where they're not air conditioned, and you can just see it's just. I mean, it's worth it, obviously, but it's just brutal.
It's blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
For sure. Literally, probably.
Well, that's cool. So a blueberry milkshake IPA. When can we expect that one?
We are tweaking it just a little bit this week, and it would probably be ready next week for that small batch.
All right.
I would love people to come try it. It is limited, so it'll be like a few people get it, which is awesome. But
Yeah.
those few people can tell me what they think, and hopefully it can be a bigger thing. There are a bunch of exciting things to come with all of the beer that I would love to help make. And I'm thinking about home brewing and getting a little kit.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't know how many. Yeah.
So it
That'd be
sounds-
fantastic. That's pretty cool. Go ahead, Kennedy.
It sounds like to me you just skipped the middleman and you went straight from, like, you don't even homebrew. You went straight to the brewer and started learning from them.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm learning from one of the best people I think in town. Since it's a small brew pub, I can learn a lot more than being in a huge brewery that is really fast moving. So I get to learn each little step.
I think the
in-depth
cops are coming for you.
and really take it. They are. The popos are coming to get me.
Okay. Well, how did all that come about? Did you just, or did you know the guys, I guess, there at Denton County, and y'all just, talking one day, like, hey,
Yeah.
let's make a beer?
That's exactly what happened. I know Seth pretty well, and I wanted to start kind of the Bearded Lady line of beers, which is and sooner or later going to be like Circus Freak, because the Bearded Lady originally is a circus freak. So basically, my own little circus of beers.
Oh, that's cool. You'll have to get can you say conjoined? You have to say conjoined twins. Now, I can't say Siamese twins anymore, right? They don't say that anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know. I watched that part of
think-
that season of American Horror Story.
I mean, if you
I
can't
love
say,
American Horror Story. I haven't caught up yet, though.
yeah, you can't really say. I mean, I think you can say Siamese twins because Siam is no longer a country, right? So who are you offending?
I don't know.
By saying Siamese twins.
People that aren't from Siam that are conjoined. I mean, it's kind of I don't know. I don't know how they got that moniker. We'll have to do some digging on that one, but that's cool. I will be up in the Dallas area after the first of the year, Jennifer, for a couple of weekends. Yeah, so we'll see if we can't make that work. Maybe we'll head. I think we may be out in Denton for one of those weekends. So
Yes.
that'd be cool. We
Are
could
you
hang.
bringing your podcast here?
Well, where I go, so goes the podcast. So anywhere I can go. Actually, we figured out, Kennedy and I figured out that the new Skype setup and everything, it's going to allow us to be pretty mobile. Obviously, we've got this little bit of a delay that we're working on today. Kennedy's going to get to go to Spain in a while, in 2 weeks, right, Kennedy?
It's
Nice.
like actually a month. Actually, almost exactly a month from right now.
Okay.
So I'll be.
Okay,
taking
so in
the show
4
on the road.
episodes. Yeah, he'll be in Spain. We'll be here in Texas, and we'll make the show work. We've done it once from Belgium, right? You were in Belgium.
We
And
also
then,
did it. We also did
Spain,
it from
right?
Spain. Yeah, we did it from Belgium and Spain before, but this will be a little bit more involved than the last time. Because last time I think I just.
That's cool.
So, Jennifer.
You'll have to see if they're into hop essential oils in Spain.
Yeah. I'm sure they are.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm sure they are. Now, can we only get your beer at the brewery itself? Is that the only place this is being?
For right now, they are not. Yes. So yes, for the time being, they are only at the brew house. I think he has dreams of distribution. So that would be amazing when that happens. But yes, you have to come up and visit Denton, and you have to drink here.
Do they
Worth the
have-
trip. Absolutely worth the trip.
It is so worth the trip.
Do they have a crowler machine at the brew pub?
They do not, but I need to definitely suggest that. But they do have growler fills, so you can still fill your growler and
All
buy
right.
a Denton County growler or
So-
get a lunch growler. Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is figure out how we're going to get your beer right here on the show.
I'm gonna ship it to you,
Okay, you need.
Or, you know,
or maybe.
Yeah.
however that works legally. Yeah.
Or
Yeah, no, not ship. Drive down there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So if you're in Denton, in the Denton area, in the next week or so, Jennifer's Beer, does it have a name?
It is going to be called. Right now, I'm planning it to be called Blueberry Fortune.
Blueberry Fortune, a blueberry milkshake IPA, which sounds good. That sounds just, I love blueberries, and I dig on the milkshake IPAs. It's, there's a couple different approaches to them. So some of them I really, really dig. And I love blueberries. And there's a lot of good blueberry beers out there. I think blueberry is the new it fruit, Jennifer. I think that's a good call. I think we started with peaches, and then it went mangoes, and then it went blood oranges, and I think we're over to blueberries now.
I hope so, because I love blueberries, and it makes a really pretty beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Because
funny.
it's purple.
Yeah.
And that's what is cooler than a purple beer?
Well, it's funny you say that about blueberries because since we've spoken last, Jennifer, I've started homebrewing, and my third batch was a blueberry blonde. I still have a couple left, but blueberry blonde had 2.5 pounds of blueberries in it for a 5-gallon batch.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, it was
pretty
good.
That's a lot of blueberries. Pretty beer.
Yeah, it turned out well. And he did that with help from Preston at the grain sale, but we'll get into the details of that, Kennedy, in just a minute. You don't have to throw that up yet. So,
Yeah.
all right, Jennifer, what else is going on here in the next little bit? You're obviously brewing beer. That's really you're going to keep everybody abreast on Instagram, right? With all your goings-ons with the.
Absolutely. I'm planning on bringing better content and more videos and all of that fun stuff for the Bearded family. So
Cool.
I'm hoping to just really expand everything and bring more of the awareness and love to craft beer, and of course, get all the ladies to try good beer, because I think that if a girl doesn't like a beer, they haven't had the right one. Or if anybody at that. Even I've met a couple of guys that have had don't like beers, and I'm like, oh, you haven't had the right one, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, no, good stuff. Absolutely. So keep it up, and hop in here anytime. Let us know what's going on in the Denton, Little D, Big D, all that area. 'Cause
Absolutely.
It's-
Absolutely. I know there's so many art festivals up here. When you come up here, there'll probably be something going on, and I can show you around for
awesome.
sure.
All right. Well, Jennifer, the bearded lady, everybody, have a humdinger of a day.
Thanks.
Well, thank you very much. You'll have a great, fantastic humdinger of a day too.
All right, everybody.
Thanks for-
Follow her on Instagram and the Twitters and all the places. Yeah, thanks for being on.
Thanks.
And get up to
Jennifer-
Denton and try her beer.
And Jennifer, don't be such a stranger next time. It's been way too long.
Okay. I'm drunk dial all the time then.
Cool. Yeah,
Absolutely.
actually drunk. That's what we want. We want voicemails. If you can get drunk and then leave us a voicemail, that's the best.
Heck yeah. Oh, it's going to be so terrible. But yes, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, more embarrassing the better. All right.
Yeah.
Of course. Have a good day.
All right,
Thanks,
see you, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Jennifer, the bearded lady. Everybody, there she is. All right, the drunk dial line, doing the work, doing the good work. All right, real quick. A lot of people have joined on here in the last little bit. Got to say hey to Chadford. Hey, Chadford. Let's see. Brian, how you doing, sir? Caleb, Brock still on. Yeah, no, we got a good crowd. Sylvia, if you're still watching, which I hope you are, I've been working on getting the. Yeah, we need to do a show down there. Speaking of Chadford's always down at Nobi too. Maybe we should do like a roundtable down at Nobi. What do you think about that? That'd be a good one. You ever been to Nobi, Kennedy?
No, I have not.
Well, let me tell you, you should. And one Chad Pilbeam will rave about their spring rolls. I already know. I can already hear him typing about spring rolls right now. But they're right there by Saloon Door, and not that far from Texas Beer Refinery and Galveston Bay and all the stuff going on down there. It's just it's a cool area, you know. So a lot going on. We should go do a show down there, and then maybe go to NASA. We can see where they filmed the moon landing. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Can I just say that Lame Duck is a delicious beer? Yeah, go ahead.
Say everybody knows.
Chad
that
Pilbeam says Nobi is Vietnamese for crack.
Vietnamese for what?
Sorry. Crack. Addictive.
I understand.
Like Buried Hatchet is Conroese for black crack. Anyway, what were you going to say?
I'm going to say everybody knows that the moon landing was filmed in Hollywood. On a soundstage in Hollywood.
No. No, it's down there in at NASA. They have it there. You can go by and see it. I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen the soundstage?
They just have it on display for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a little thing down there. Yeah. Oh, speaking of your homebrew,
Yes.
you know, we talked a little bit about it. I need to go ahead and, if you're ready for that, say thanks to Preston over in Humble at the Great
you don't-
Cellar.
You didn't think I was ready for this.
No, I always know you're ready.
Yeah.
Anyway, Humble's premier homebrew store, your one-stop fermenting shop, 240 First Street West, Humble, Texas 77338. That is the Grain Cellar. Follow them on the socials and the whatnots, and just everything you could possibly need for beer making, wine making, cider making, mead making, cheese making. You know, all your equipment needs. All that. Get it right there at the Grain Cellar. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. You're trying to pull back up our chats. And you go in today and say, Liquid Lunch sent me. Free hugs. Waist up, waist down. Your choice. You can also go side hug if you want. Totally up to you.
And if you want to, you don't have
Totally
to
up
go
to you.
hug it. You don't have to go hug at all. There's no pressure at the Grain Cellar. If you'd rather
No
just,
pressure, but man, talk about life regrets.
Yeah. I mean, you're missing out. But if you don't feel comfortable, you know, simple fist bump will suffice.
I mean, it's fine. It's
I
fine.
personally-
Foamy Head 13 about to open up a Crush City IPA. That's Buffalo Bayou, correct? I'll tell you what you missed. You missed Jennifer the Bearded Lady if you just hopped on. No, it didn't give a time. Didn't give a time of when he jumped on. That's over on the YouTubes, everybody. It'd be cool to have I wish all the chats, you could see everybody's chats on all the channels. That's the one thing we're missing here. You know? Like really bringing everybody together. Maybe we just need to have a big party at some point and bring everybody together.
Oh.
I mean, not just an online party, like the live party.
It looks like Jeffrey.
You know, maybe at Kennedy's apartment.
Yeah. Well, I had people over Monday. It was so my place isn't very big, and I got really paranoid about people making a bunch of noise and pissing off my neighbors. So the whole time I'm like, oh shoot, my neighbors are gonna hate me.
Have you met your neighbors?
No, I have not. And luckily, I only have
that's
them
weird.
on this side over here. The other
Yeah?
over there. There's a walkway, so I don't have to worry about it. But I mean,
Why haven't you?
Why haven't I met my neighbors?
You should take them some beer or something. Yeah.
You know,
They literally live 6 inches from you on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, I know, but is it acceptable to just knock on the door and say, "Hey, I got beer"? Because
if it's at a normal time, be like, "Hey, I'm your neighbor." Yeah, nobody would ever turn that down.
Because I've never actually walked out and like ran into them. It's weird. The whole time I've been here, I've never. Never just seen them. I don't even know what they look like.
Oh, well, that's okay. Yeah, you just need to introduce yourself. It's a very neighborly thing. It's underutilized. People do not go and meet their neighbors. And let me tell you, we live in a nice, quaint little community here where we know all our neighbors. Having neighbors is about as useful a thing as you can have in life. We had somebody coming to feed our dogs, and we put the wrong doorknob on our back door, and so when you close it, it locks behind you. And she came to walk and feed the dogs while we were out of town for the day, and she went out the back door with the dogs and locked the door behind her, and the key was left inside. And our neighbor next door, Mike, great guy, love him to death. He was able to help out and make sure everything was fine. So, and then we changed out the lock. We got a smart lock on the front door now. We'll never have that problem again. So, just saying.
Until it becomes not that smart.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess if the internet goes down.
I mean, I guess I could go knock on their door, but I don't know. I wouldn't really want to have like a stranger knock at my door.
What if that stranger brought you a 6-pack of really good beer?
Well, they wouldn't be a stranger for very long.
That's what I'm saying. The moment you hand somebody a 6-pack, they go from being a stranger to being a new friend. So you're just going to meet your new friends.
Yeah. It's a good idea. I don't think I'm going to do it though.
It is a great idea. Let me tell you, as much as we make fun of you, you've got a couple of really good things going on as far as being a neighbor. You homebrew and you make pies and you're tall. If you had a pickup truck, you would have the big four.
I used to have a pickup truck.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe it's a good thing because they'd probably ask you to help move.
Oh.
But yeah, that's.
You're everyone's friend when you have a pickup truck.
Yeah, and when you bring beer, forget it. Just forget it. That's all you need. Your neighbors are going to be upset with you because you had not done this until now. How long have you been in that apartment? 6 months?
About 5 months.
Yeah. So it's time. And who knows, maybe it'll be your best friend.
What if I just left a 6-pack on their front door? Say this is from your neighbor.
As long as you left a note, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave a note.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. Huh.
Yeah. Otherwise. Hey, Adam Cryer is watching.
Oh.
Hey, Adam.
You know what?
Baleson Brewing.
I'm upset.
What?
I tried to dunk Adam.
Oh.
At the anniversary party, I tried to dunk Adam and I tried to dunk Sarah, and my aim is way bad, and I missed. In 6 attempts.
And so you're angry at them now?
I'm not angry at them. I'm just angry that I wanted to dunk him and I didn't get a chance to dunk him.
Oh, okay. All right. So what you're saying is you should be working on your ball throwing right now.
I'm more upset with myself because I missed.
Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe next time you hire somebody to throw your balls for you.
Yeah. I mean, I got close. I just missed, and I was gonna walk up there and just hit the thing, but I don't know. Maybe I should have. Nobody else was doing that.
Maybe. Yeah, it was a little. Nobody had really. I think one other person did it that I saw video of. I was actually in the dunk tank first. I drove to the brewery in a torrential downpour, and we weren't sure if we were even going to be able to do any of that kind of stuff. James Simpson from What's on Tap Radio was this close to bailing. He was scared and Katie. That's how he would have signed his letter to Dear Abby, scared and Katie. But he made it out there eventually. But
I heard that he forgot his floaties, and he couldn't touch the bottom.
Who, Simpson?
Yeah.
He's couldn't touch the bottom. I thought I was injured after the first dunk. It wasn't quite full all the way, and there's a step right there. And when I came down, they say keep your arms tucked, and I thought I had them tucked enough, but apparently they mean tucked. Hit the elbow. I used my elbow to hit the step there, and then I couldn't feel like the rest of my hand. It was like super tingly.
Yeah.
And wasn't sure if I was going to be able to recover.
Adam
I mean, I
just-
went on. I was like, oh no, I can't tell. Like,
Adam just said that I whiffed hard.
well, it was you still raised money for the charity, so that's
I
good.
helped support the charity, so I felt good, but I wanted to dunk him, and I didn't get to. I told Jules
Okay.
that when she threw at you, that if she missed, to just go up and push it and just go up and hit the thing.
Yeah. Well,
Now-
she didn't.
Yeah, she didn't. I told her
But-
it would have been fine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it would have been fine. It's cool, but it was a lot of fun though. Hey, what's up, Ozzy? Ozzy's on. Hey, Ozzy. So there you go. It's good stuff. It was a fun time. I can't believe they're already a year old. Adam, congratulations again. I can't believe it's already been a year.
It's been awesome.
Seems like just a year ago you guys were just open.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We've been like kind of a part of their the brewing experience since they first started, like even before they opened their doors.
Yeah, I do remember cyber stalking them a lot as they were building out the place. I was super intrigued as they were building out it was an old service station right down there in it's Bissonnette, right? It's on
Yeah.
Bissonnette. And when they were building it out. So it was a fun process to watch, and now just look at what they've done. So good stuff. Hold on, let me pull up. You got something you can talk about? I'm going to pull up information on Catherine's thing that she's doing today.
Okay.
Catherine's not here because she's doing her. Hold on, you'll talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Well,
Good job.
so now I am about to do a little boss beer,
Okay.
and some pineapple wheat. I've had it before. I've had it at the brewery. It's pretty dang good. So
Yeah. All right. So here's what it is. Good job right there. Okay.
okay.
Were you done?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So okay, done enough. All right. So if you're in the San Antonio area, Catherine today, she's been working her took us off, helping organize the handcrafted wholesale market. It's tonight. They got 40 wholesale artisans from all over Texas, and they're going to do sneak peeks on Instagram stories and their IGTV. Go to @HCW Market, and then go check it out tonight. The Texas Handcrafted Market, wholesale market tonight. So that's what she's doing right now. She organized a lot of that. So, if you're in San Antonio, go check that out. Go tell Catherine, hey, she'll be back next week.
Good. Good.
She does a lot.
So Ozzy just asked if we know anything about Fortress Beer Works opening this fall and spring.
I know their location. I know they're at 2920 Spring Cypress, right there.
Yeah.
I know that they had two other names before now, and they had another location before, but I other than that, I don't know. That's all I've got. Just what I've read in the papers, just on the streets. Just the words going around on the streets. And that's all I got. So just 2920 Spring Cypress. I know it's right there on the west side of 45, not this Old Town Spring, but closer to the HEB.
Man,
That's all I
that
got.
is almost walking distance.
From your place.
Yes, I could almost walk. I mean, I could walk.
I mean, I guess it could be walking distance from just about anywhere, depending on how much you're willing to walk.
True. 100 years ago, downtown Houston was considered walking distance.
Yeah. So, yeah. Do you have a garbage truck backing up outside at your place?
No, that's not me. That's you.
Oh, okay. Oh, my keys are just kicked on. I don't think I installed a bell on it.
Oh.
Anyway, but yeah, that's all I know, Ozzy. Just that it's right there. And the new Magnolia Brewing Company. What do I know about that? I know that there's some. Where are they at? I'll have to look that one up. I've been following them online too.
Magnolia?
Ooh, Ozzy lives right there by you, Kennedy. Maybe Ozzy's your next door neighbor. No, they're not in Magnolia. The new Magnolia Brewery is, I want to say it's like the Heights or somewhere.
Oh.
Let me look that up.
Well,
While we're just chatting, let's chat it up.
You know the story about Magnolia Brewing, right? That's
maybe.
The
That's
that's
original.
the oldest. That's like one of the original breweries in. Hold on.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, it was the Magnolia Brewery, but the brewery was the brewing company was what was it? It's in Ronnie Crocker's book, and I've read it twice, but now it escapes me. They made the Texas Select beer.
Yeah, the Magnolia Brewery was in downtown Houston, and there's still part of it left, but it was big in like the eight.
Yeah, it's a ballroom.
Yeah, well, that the part that's left is actually just the corporate headquarters. The rest of it was kind of, I think it was.
Okay, so I was right about New Magnolia. Is it during like a flood, right? A Buffalo Bayou or something like that?
Yeah, there was a flood that took out a lot of it, and then a fire took out the rest of it. There's some of the original building
You're
left.
right.
Yeah, there's some of the original building left, but it's mainly just that corporate room where they have the ballroom and stuff. But it was pretty much after Prohibition, that brewery pretty much shut down for good.
Okay. New Magnolia on 22nd Street in Harvard, a block east of Yale Street and south of 610. So, there you go. I don't know when they're going to open. So it looks like they're coming soon. They got their stuff. Speaking of breweries that are about to open, Klaus Brewing, they just announced the 21st here in the Cy-Fair area, which is they're over there on West and is it Jones and West? I hope I'm not misremembering. Jones and West. Chadford is he's listening, and that's anyway. Klaus Brewing, they're doing a lot of classic German.
21st of September.
Yes, Friday. Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, Thomas was on our. He was on the pod. He was on Interbrews. I guess it was about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and they weren't even completely built out. Of course, the tap room was just getting started being built out, and they're gonna have a really nice facility right there. So everybody check them out. They're gonna have their opening on the 21st of September, Friday the 21st. So, and it's Fire Ant. They're not open yet. They're close though. They're super close too. That's the thing. We got 3 breweries up here. So Klaus 21st. I saw Twisted Acre. All they're waiting on is some county, Harris County. I don't know, official like sign off or whatever.
More permits, red tape, that kind of BS.
Yeah, permits is that's all they're needing, and yeah, that's all they need. So they're close, and then Fire Ant will be open at some point. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff happening really really close. Fire Ant, man, they've been. That's another one. They've been. Every little detail that they've done, like their bar and all their outdoor seating and everything. It's right there in the heart of downtown Tomball, historic downtown Tomball. Oh. They're gonna have a full restaurant and everything too. That's all hand done. Their signs and stuff. I'm anxious to see what they do too. So because they were. I thought they were close. There's the German Fest up in Tomball every year, and we went up there for that. And he was on top of a ladder, like a 40-foot ladder, something like that. And I'm like, hey, I walked by. How you doing? He's up there like hanging some lighting or something like that. He's like, hey, can't talk right now. Don't want to die. And I'm like, all right, fine, I'll come back.
Did you walk under the ladder?
Yeah, so I'm anxious for that one. I don't do that. I don't do that.
No. Have you ever been to historic downtown Tomball?
Yeah, I went to the German Fest. I just told you.
That place,
German Heritage Fest.
It's nice, but it is all antique shops. I've never seen so many antique shops.
Until
in one
Fire Ant
place.
opens.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, it skews a little heavy. They got, what is that place? The Main Street.
Yeah.
What is that Main Street? They have the music. They have a music venue there. Then they have some pretty good acts come and play. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's on the up. It's coming up. Tomball. Don't sleep on Tomball. I mean, I guess you can, but
I'm not.
you know, they got a brewery there.
I went to the DPS to get my registration a few months back,
Mm-hmm.
and because I thought it would be
Yeah.
quicker than like going into town, and it took
Yeah.
forever. I will never do that again, ever.
If you're gonna go to the DPS, go up to Waller. That's where you need to go.
Crap.
Mm-hmm.
That is a long drive.
Yeah, that's the best place. Totally worth it though. Real quick, Rasper on YouTube. How's it going? So there you go. Thanks for listening. God bless you too. That's what he said. Oh, I think it's referring to your sneeze. So, Rasper says, "God bless you."
Wow, that came up out of nowhere.
I mean, he may just maybe not. Yeah, sorry. I just noticed that he said that on. Just noticed that he said that on YouTube's. Trying to keep up with everybody's comments.
Yeah, that sneeze came out of nowhere.
You know, if anybody wants to jump over to Twitter, we're still looking for some hearts over there. Some hearts. No, Waller. Speaking of Waller, so if you're gonna go get your license renewed or whatever, you know, there's the big one. They have like this big superstore there on what's the one there in Spring or on is that on Cypress, North Houston, or Cypress Wood or somewhere like that. Anyway, now if you go up to Waller, it's like this metal building. And in the waiting room, it can literally fit 4 people, and your knees are touching when you're sitting across from each other in the room. It's so small. It's pretty hilarious. And the room still smells like smoke from like 1972 when everybody smoked at their desk. So it's worth the cultural, you know, look back. It's worth going. Waller DPS or whatever. Or DMB. Kennedy. Hello?
Yes.
Am I all alone now?
No, I was
Oh.
with this new setup. I can kill my mic and
Yeah?
eat some snacks, and you not know about it.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You don't do about... No.
Have you ever had
Yeah,
these
New Magnolia is very close to Eureka Heights. What is that? What is it?
pop chips?
What? Hold them up. Oh, Pop Chips. No, I have not. I don't eat a lot of chips.
Well, I don't either, but these are a good alternative. The pop chips. They are air
Okay.
popped and not fried. So they're like for Weight Watchers purposes, I think I can have 16 of these, and it's like 4 points or something like that. So I started eating
That's super old, dude.
So I started eating a lot of pop chips.
Well,
They also come in barbecue flavor.
Well, Pop Chips. If y'all wanna support Liquid Lunch, if y'all wanna sponsor Liquid Lunch, we'll do Kennedy's recommendations on Pop Chip and beer pairings. You know.
Man,
So.
Don't knock the pop chips till you tried the pop chips. That's all I'm saying.
Jose says the spring cypress and it's Kirkendall. There you go. Yeah, it's the best. You can set an appointment, show up in and out in 15 minutes. Man, I don't know. It's been hit or miss for me.
I've been to that one before.
That's why I go to
You might
Baller.
be right about the appointments.
Yeah,
But oh my god.
you can, but
there's a lot of people in that one. There's hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Hundreds. Waiting.
it's ridiculous that you can't do it all online every time. Even a new picture. Just send them a picture. Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
How they know you're not faking?
Because they have your old picture. Maybe do your first one there, but after that, just send them a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, old people were waiting because they didn't know about phones. Yeah. Oh, speaking of going back to New Magnolia, yes, they are going to be close to Eureka, and don't forget about Walking Stick, which is right there too. Or is Walking Stick by Great Heights? They're all right there together. It's kind of a cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, they let you take your picture 4 times. Still came out bad. I mean, what are you gonna do? If you got a face that, it's not good for pictures, you just don't have a face that's good for pictures. Sorry, Jose. Jose listening on the audio stream on Mixler. So if you're ever driving around and can't watch on the video, if you don't have the bandwidth, check out the audio. We're always there. So anyway. This would be a time where I say, I hope you're ready for this, Kennedy. Show also brought to you by Barbacoa Apparel. There you go. Boom, look at you. You're good. You're real good. barbacoaapparel.com/shop if you... what were you going to say? Go ahead.
I was going to say, you may not have noticed this with the delay, but it popped up the second you said Barbacoa Apparel.
That's amazing.
I couldn't have been more on than that.
No, you could not have. And you can't be more on unless you're wearing chorizo and egg. All those breakfast taco tees. Those are, if you want to be cool, like on a Saturday night, hanging out with your buds or going out to the club or wherever people go when they're single. Yeah, you should walk up in the club wearing a breakfast taco tee. You'll have all the ladies saying, "Who is that guy?" Anyway, they also have.
If you wear the breakfast taco tees, the breakfast taco tees, all the ladies are gonna say like, if I go home with this guy or girl, I don't want to, we're okay with either one. If I go home with this person is gonna make me the best breakfast ever. So,
Yeah.
If you want to be a straight up baller.
Well, it's got to be whatever's on your shirt.
Yeah.
It's got to be what's on your shirt. So if you walk in with chorizo and egg, make sure you got the chorizo and you're ready to go.
All right.
Don't be fronting, Also, exclusive T-shirts available at your HEB, like the one over at Spring Cypress in 2920. I know you can get some there. Look for the 4 or maybe 5 exclusive to HEB Barbacoa Apparel designs, only available there at the HEBs across the state. So wherever you are, you should be able to find one close, or just go to barbacoaapparel.com/shop and pick out your favorite. I have the Taco Knot T-shirt. It glows in the dark, and I'm cooler for it. So anyway, Barbacoa Apparel, helping to bring today's episode of Liquid Lunch. Thank you to Barbacoa Apparel. End of read. Kennedy, what plans do you have for the weekend?
Well,
I think
I am actually driving out of town. Hold on.
I'll mute you. Go for it. Wow. I've muted you. It's fine. Let it go, man.
Oh, that was a false alarm.
Was it a false alarm?
Oh, there's nothing I hate worse than this false alarm. It was going to be a bad one. It was going to be big. And, mute him. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, this weekend I'm actually going out of town. I'm going to drive up to Amarillo to go see my grandmother, my uncle, and my dad will actually be there. So,
Hold on.
Hold
up. Hey, Drunk Dial Line, you're on the air live with Josh and Kennedy. Go. Caller.
Hey, this is Martin. How's
Martin,
it going, guys?
what's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good, man. I had a question, and I was hoping that you gentlemen could give me the answer.
Okay, shoot.
So I've gone to many breweries recently, but I have never gotten a tour of the brewery. Can you give me a couple recommendations, since my wife is really starting to enjoy the breweries also? And I told her, we can get a tour. And she's like, well, which ones give tours? Let me find out. I know the perfect guys who can answer the question.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me ask you this.
Place.
Yeah, you did. What part of town do you plan on being in?
You know, I'm willing to drive for the best tour of the brewery. No joke.
Well, this is where I give a ringing endorsement to one Mike Sturm at Bearded Fox.
They're on Spring Cypress, right? Is that the one on Spring Cypress?
Yep, Spring Cypress, just west of 249, behind Fontenot's. They're tucked back there in the back. And let me tell you, they have an intimate little tap room and delicious beers, and it's air conditioned, and they always have food trucks, and they have their Foxtoberfest. I was mentioning that earlier in the episode. Delicious, delicious beer. But if you can catch Mike there, he gives the best brewery tours. He's like a teacher. He'll go through and he'll show you everything. He took us back and showed us the grains and the hops and the mill and all that kind of stuff. It's not the biggest brewery. It's not the most elaborate like setup and everything, but you'll get a thorough knowledge of the brewing process and what goes into the beer that's in your hand as you walk back there. Yeah, of course, St. Arnold is always worth seeing. It's the original, Texas craft brewery. They have a huge brew house. You get to take the formal tour. Sometimes Brock, the founder, Brock Wagner, will give the tour himself. But any of the guys that give the tour, they're super knowledgeable, and they'll take you through the big tank farm and all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool. If you're ever up in, since this is, go ahead, Kennedy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was, what the heck?
What did you say?
I was gonna say St. Arnold is always, that's probably one of my favorite tours to go on. I mean, because they're big place. The tours are always fun. They, you can ask a lot of questions, even though there's a lot of people there. And you learn a lot about what they have to go through, what they do on a day-to-day process. So yeah, St. Arnold's
the
is
fact
good.
Specific time.
They do on the weekends. On the weekends at St. Arnold, it's like an every 15 or 30 minute kind of thing. You'll just have to check out their website or social to see tap room hours, because they've also got the beer garden. So that's the thing, is you can go out there and hang in the beer garden and then walk over to the brew house and take the brewery tour. Yeah, since this is a Texas wide show, if you're in Blanco, Real Ales is a really cool one to see, especially their canning area and everything. It's really cool, and their tap room's really cool, kind of overlooking one. You got one side that overlooks the valley, and then the other side overlooks the brew house, and that's a really cool one to go see. So if you're in Blanco at any point in time, then of course Jester King. It's just cool to go out to their brewery anyway, just because of everything they got going on. But especially if you can go when they're doing their open fermentation stuff, that's a cool one to see.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's see who else gives a really good brewery tour.
Locally,
most everybody that you go.
Oh, that's good. Luckily, Lone Pint, Blake gives a really good tour as well. They're small and intimate.
Yeah.
The brew.
Magnolia?
Yep.
The brew house there is really small, so the tours are usually kind of small too, and you can ask questions. He's really knowledgeable, and he's fun to listen to. So yeah,
yeah, and you're drinking that Yellow Rose or some Undead Head Ed or something. Yeah, they're a good one too.
I have a brother in Pinehurst, so maybe we can go. Maybe when we're out there one day, we can just go a little further.
Yeah, and of course Blake's been on Liquid Lunch a bunch of times. So if you're out there and you tell him that you listen to Liquid Lunch, and just tell him that you know us, then I don't know what that'll get you. Probably won't get you thrown out, but it's worth a shot to see what.
It'll probably get you a hug, or
Yeah, maybe
a hug, maybe a little pat on the butt, a little good game.
Something.
Okay, they won't. I feel like sometimes if I mention Liquid Lunch, they'll ask me to leave, though, just because they know you guys.
I think right now, we're good. I think we've had enough time go by, between the damage done or whatever. And then, you got places like Bailison where the tap room and everything's kind of right there in the middle of everything. So you just kind of stick your head in the door, and that's cool. Let me think who else. The Running Walker beer, Bremen Brewery and Winery. That's a cool one. They have a thing going on. They have a mash press. I'd never seen a mash press before, and they've got one of those if you want to check out a mash press. And their tap room is it's beautiful. And you can get wine or cider if you're not feeling beer, if your wife's not feeling beer at the moment, or if anybody that you take along with you, if they have different tastes, that's a good one. Fullbrook, man, it's just we're so fortunate around the Houston area. From Conroe, actually from College Station all the way down to Galveston, we got so many good breweries. They're all worth going to see, and everybody's got really good beer. So, but yeah, I would have to ringing endorsements, one for Mike Sturm at Bearded Fox because he's so educational. St. Arnold, OG, and they have a good tour, and then I would say next Brayman in Richmond, just simply because you can also see the wine side and all that other stuff too. They have a mash press, which I'd never seen a mash press.
I think I'm gonna try and hit up Bearded Fox. It's not that far from me, and plus I had their I want to say it was one of their ales somewhere, and it is phenomenal.
They make good beer. Try that Foxtoberfest. And, tell me that it's not excellent.
So the tours are kind of, I think they're kind of, you can correct me, Josh, if I'm wrong here, but I think the tours are kind of dying out. They were a necessary thing back before 2013 when they had, like the breweries had to give tours to be able to give away their beers. So you'd pay for a tour, you get drinks at the end of the tour, and then that's how they get away with selling their beer on site. Now, they've definitely lost some of their formality for sure. Yeah. So people are curious. People like to see brew houses and stuff. So not as many breweries get tours.
I feel like as somebody who likes to go to restaurants, I feel like it'd be the same thing as going in a kitchen and seeing the chef prepare something. And that's me personally. I would love to get into that. So.
Yeah, well, that's okay. So like Thistle Draft Shop, you can sit there and watch them prepare the food and stuff, right? They got the big window there.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
I love that place.
Thistle Draft Shop. They got some good stuff going on there too.
So just FYI, St. Arnold still is big in the tours, and they're done at certain times. So they are open. I think they give tours every day that they're open. So their tours are at 1, 3, 5, and 7. And
so every other hour.
Every other hour, 1, 3, 5, and 7 at St. Arnold. So if you've never done the brewery tours, I definitely recommend that one. And I think as far as locally, that's the only for sure one you're going to get into. Bearded Fox is cool, but from what I understand, Mike's got to be there to do it. Correct?
Well, I don't know that that's necessary. If Mike's got, but I'm just saying Mike's one of the best. I've had a lot of brewery tours, and Mike, he was very, very good. He was on. He's got this teacher mentality, and it was really good. So, just saying.
Well, gentlemen, I have to get back to work, unfortunately, but I'll let you know how everything goes. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll leave a message on the drunk line if I do make it out to a tour.
Yeah.
And y'all enjoy, guys. Have a good one.
All right, thanks, Martin. Martin on the drunk dial line. Look at that. Drunk dial line getting a lot of usage today. Almost paying for itself.
Yes.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Danny. Thanks for jumping on.
I am kind of sad to see that trend going down about the tours. I feel like not as many places give tours anymore.
I think they will. I think if you ask for it, they will. I've never gone to a place where they've said, "No, we're not doing that." I mean, they love to talk about beer, and they love to show that, like, if somebody's interested in what they're doing, their process and everything, because each brewery is just a little different, right?
Right.
Everybody's gonna show it. So,
I mean, I've been to a lot lately, and I've taken Jules to a lot, and I've always thought it'd be cool if they were doing a tour. And I never really see these set tours anymore, other than at St. Arnold.
I just gotta go talk to somebody, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. So, somebody will be there and somebody will show you around. I don't know of any place that would say not. I mean, unless they're just swamped and they don't have the people and everybody, they're just serving beers left and right. But most everybody will have. You can go check it out. They're pretty easy going. They're craft beer people, right?
Yes. Hey, Mike's watching. Mike and his wife are both watching us. Hey, guys. How's it going?
Yeah. Woo. Hey. How's it going?
Yeah.
How is it going?
Yeah. When are you guys coming back to Houston? We need to hang out again.
Yeah, Yeah, we do. Okay. All right. Well, what else? Okay, so we talked about your weekend. You're getting ready to go to Amarillo.
Yeah, I'm going.
Are you going to be able to visit any breweries on your way?
I'm gonna try to work it in. So I'm leaving Sunday. Hey Meredith, I'm leaving Sunday and coming back on like Tuesday. So I think on the way up, I'm gonna try to stop somewhere, at least grab a beer. Maybe if they have some to go. Maybe grab a couple to have on the show. Take an Instagram picture.
Yeah.
And then be on my way. I don't want to spend too much time. And on the way back, I'll probably do the same thing. So I think on the way there, I might be good to stop in like Wichita Falls. So.
Oh yeah, Wichita Falls Brewing, right?
Yeah, so maybe that one. Maybe that one.
Okay, there are some breweries in Amarillo.
Yeah, but I looked, and I think only one is going to be open when I'm there. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen.
Yeah, you gotta do it like that.
I haven't seen my grandmother in a while. I don't know how appropriate it would be. I'm really only there for like one full day, so I don't know how appropriate it would be for me to leave and go to a brewery, unless I could talk my 94-year-old grandmother into going to a brewery with me.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be a fun deal.
I don't even know if she drinks beer. That's a good question. Could ask her.
It's a good time to find out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on the way back.
Well, this weekend. Oh, sorry.
On the way back, maybe Dallas area. I might be able to hit one up, something like that. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Okay. Cool. There's a lot of breweries. Check out Andrew Schwab's map all across the state. That should help you out. Let's see.
What are you up to this week?
Yeah, well, okay, so that's a good question. I've got some. What am I doing this weekend? We've got another gymnastics competition, so that's awesome, right? And then we've got, that's about it. Well, where is that one at? That one's in Tomball, I think. I'm not sure, or maybe that one's over by. We'll end up at a brewery at some point, maybe 11 Below or somewhere, depending on where the competition is. Mm-hmm. So that's my weekend. Kids and maybe a little extra work, I think.
That was your weekend before.
I get to.
And the weekend before that.
Mm-hmm.
And the weekend after this.
It'll be pretty much every weekend for the next good little while.
You mean for the next 8 years?
Something like that. Yeah. Well, I meant for like the next few weeks as far as the work stuff. We're going to, speaking of kids, we got to wrap here so I can go pick up my kids.
Okay.
I'm going to play some music. But a good show today, Kennedy.
Yeah.
Made this thing work.
Your background.
Yeah, that's the deal. See, I'll turn it all the way down.
There.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear it in the background a little bit. Okay. You just got to watch your mix.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's all it is, man. Just got to watch that mix. That's life. That's life. And just watch your mix, everybody. And have a good beer. Yeah. Oh, this is where the part where I talk about my birthday being before next week's show. It's on Tuesday. We'll be doing a show, an episode of Interbrews on Tuesday at Spindletap. That'll be my birthday.
Oh.
My birthday is officially dubbed Joshtoberfest. There's a certain way to celebrate Joshtoberfest. And you buy a beer for someone else. And then eat steak or fried catfish or a bowl of cereal. Those are the official foods of Joshtoberfest.
I won't be able to join you for your birthday.
That's all right. I don't want anybody wishing me happy birthday. It's fine.
I'm gonna be on my way back from Amarillo.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I don't need anybody getting me anything. I've got more stuff than I need. I'm blessed beyond measure. It's fine. And if somebody says happy birthday, that's cool. But don't go out of your way, like on Facebook or whatever. I don't need all that. Buy a beer for somebody else between now and over the weekend and next week or whatever. Celebrate Joshtoberfest by buying somebody else a beer. And if they don't see it coming, even better. So that's the deal. But that's it. Yeah. So thanks to everybody that listened today. Tom and Meredith and Martin and Jeffrey and Ozzy and Chad and Jeff, of course, and
Danny.
Who else? Sylvia and Misty and Danny. Danny, hey man, thanks for doing your civic duty there, bro.
Yeah.
And they had jury duty. And thanks to Jennifer, the bearded lady, for calling in from Denton on the Drunk Dial line. And check out everything she's doing. Follow her on Instagrams and the Twitters and the Facebooks. And Martin, thanks for calling in on the Drunk Dial line. Remember, you can call in anytime. You can leave us a message. The more craft beer influenced messages, the better, if you know what I'm saying. 713-678-0070. And, of course, Catherine will be back next week. And we'll hear all about her adventures today and next couple of days with the market. And there you go. There's the Drunk Dial line. And Kennedy will be in Amarillo, so hopefully we'll get some updates. You know what you need to do, Kennedy? Some video updates on Instagram with your travels.
I can do that.
Do some video updates. Yeah, post it on Instagram TV or something. Follow us there, too.
Yeah, I'll do
at Liquid Lunch TX there, as well as Twitter.
Yeah, if somebody...
And if you haven't liked our Facebook page, please like that. Subscribe on YouTube. And, the Amazon link, Kennedy. I almost forgot the Amazon link. LiquidLunchShow.com/Amazon. You buy your stuff just like normal, and we get a little kickback. You pay no extra. You do nothing else except for just use that link. And that helps us out. But we got to go, Kennedy. We got to go. Say bye.
No! Did the music come up? What's going on?
Yeah.
Did the music end?
No.
Huh?
The music ended, yeah. So the podcast, the recording for the podcast is done. So we're officially...
so it's over. This is awkward.
So the show's over.
All right, hold on.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah, well, let me fade to black so I know where to stop the record.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Hold on. There. All right. Now we're back. Yeah. So if anybody's still listening and they want to recommend a good brewery on the way between Houston and Amarillo, just let me know. I'll stop.
Well, which way are you going?
I don't know yet. Whatever the fact.
Hold on, let's look at the map.
I've discovered that Google Maps is pretty dead on. So I kind of
with time.
I kind of always just go with Google Maps. So it kind of it's like taking me over to all the way up to Dallas, and then like I kind of cut over like through Wichita Falls.
How far out of your way are you willing to go to a brewery?
I mean, I'll go out on like an hour.
Oh, okay. That's okay. You'll have that much time. Well, the Wichita Falls, you'll be really close to. What is that? Is that just Wichita Falls Brewery?
I don't know.
Let me see. You'll be really close to Wichita Falls. Hold on. That's the problem with the map when you have the directions. Yeah, Wichita Falls Brewing. You're driving right by it. Let's see. Hold on. Amarillo. Let me pull back up. Directions again. Sorry, everybody. Are you going to go up? Well, you won't go up the same way. You're not coming from my house. Are you going to go up 45 and go over to Dallas? Or are you going to go through like Waco up 35 and over to Fort Worth and stuff?
I think I'm going over to like, I don't know.
45?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of breweries in Waco if you go that route. But that's coming from my house. So, that's up to you, obviously, I guess. And it depends on where you cut over at Dallas. But Wichita Falls.
Wichita Falls Brewing Company.
It's right downtown Wichita. It's right off of 287 or whatever.
Oh, yeah. So that
just right off.
Yeah, I could hit that perfectly on, well, hold on. Oh, maybe not.
What day are you going?
Going on Sunday.
What do you mean? Well, hold on. Let's find out what's going on with them.
It opens at 3 o'clock on Sunday.
No. Well,
So I'm hoping.
okay. I mean, you got to route it all out.
I mean,
You got to do your time and all that kind of stuff too.
So I mean, that may not work out for me. May not.
All right.
work
Well, if
out.
anybody watching at any of these breweries knows that you're going,
Mhm.
they can hit you up, or you should hit them up. So,
Right.
all right. Well, we'll wrap there because I got to go do stuff.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all later. You're not going to stay on and talk oddly to people, are you?
You know, I
Do
have.
what you want. All right. Bye, everybody.
So choose to do it. I can do it if I want to.
Yeah, go for it, man. It's all you.
Yeah.
It's all you. But I got to go. Bye.
Bye.